Hi all, this is Solo, and now I'm going to play some Digimon World 3. It's been 20 odd years since I last played it. I think I was about 13 when I last played this. Never completed the game, so I'm going to do a few videos on the game, probably more than a few to be honest, and I'm just going to go through the game. And honestly, I've been playing it for about 8-10 hours now, give or take, and the game is absolutely amazing. I didn't think I'd have this much fun playing a game that's over 20 years old at this point, but the game is actually extremely fun. And what we're going to do in this video, I'm just going to show you, if you haven't completed the game before or you just want to watch the game again, I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks on the game. Obviously, like I said, I haven't completed it, but I will be going through the game, and as I work stuff out, I will be letting you know as well, right? So in this video, we're going to go through how to find the tree boots in the game. So the game has these boots called tree boots, and you kick the trees with these tree boots and it gives you Digimon card packs, right? You fight a Digimon who drops from a tree, you kill that Digimon, and that Digimon drops card packs. Then you can then use and go to the cities, or go to the main city, and then use it for to unlock cards. There's a guy over there who actually opens the cards for you, and you can play card games in this game, Digimon card games, so it's really cool. So let's get to it. Right, so as soon as you get out of the main city, you speak to this woman here. You have to speak to her twice to actually initiate a Digimon fight, because in this game, if you talk to them once, they just give you normal dialogue, but you have to talk to them twice. After the second time you go to talk to them, they will say, okay, let's have a Digimon fight. So remember, even if you speak to everyone outside the city once, they will not fight you. You do have to speak to them twice before initiating any combat. But you do have to speak to this woman first. I went round the actual area outside of the main city, and it doesn't work unless you initiate the fight. It doesn't trigger the events, right? So make sure you go out the main city, go to this woman straight out the first area outside the main city when you start the game, and talk to her twice to initiate the fight. Okay, so once you have beat her, you can actually just talk to her and she'll say, oh, I'll lose if I duel with you, so I'll pass this time around. That means you know you beat her. And then you continue on to the left hand side of the main area, and then you want to continue on to go to the next area. It is random battles as well as you go. You want to actually fight these, not skip these, because if you fight these random encounters, you actually do obviously train your Digimon up, and you will need that for later on. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to do these random encounters and then go to the next area. Once you get to the next area, you go down the hill and it will initiate this encounter. This encounter will only initiate after you fight the tamer at the start. When this initiates, he will kick this tree, and you're like, what are you kicking the tree for? He will be like, well, I'm kicking this tree because there is a Digimon called Cardmon. And you're like, Cardmon? What is that, Digimon? Yes, Cardmon is a Digimon that drops booster packs but has extra cards in it. Only Divamon can open them in the main city, the city you start off at. Like, okay, Cardmon drops boosters, let me kick the tree too. He goes, nah, you need tree boots to kick them, right? Otherwise it ain't gonna work. So you probably want to get the boots, but I lost my Gabumon card. Will you find it for me? And he tells you that, okay, Gabumon card? Yeah, no problem, I'll find it for you. So he said, I'll let you know how to get the boots if you get me the Gabumon card. So if you go over and you speak to him again, we'll actually see, oh, I've left out the inn in the main city, right? So what you got to do is you got to go back to the main city, and then you got to go to the inn to try and find this card. So we go back to the inn and we're like, okay, this is where's this card? But first of all, you're like, it's got to be around here, right? Don't worry, I've got it. I know exactly where it is. So you go back to the inn. When you go inside the inn, what you're going to do is you're going to go down the stairs, and it's literally right in front of you. Just keep tapping A and you'll find it. It's basically in front of the barrels. So you'll get it and it will say, oh, there's nothing left. You got the Gabumon card already. So what you want to do is go back to the guy now and give him the Gabumon card. Be like, oh, hey, it's my Gabumon card. You finally found it, thanks. I'll tell you about the tree boots now. You can get it if you become friends with Vmon. Okay, So, but Vmon is unpredictable and he's hard to find. So, you now have to try and find Vmon, but don't worry, I know exactly where he is. So, let's go and find him. So, the first thing you want to do is go back to the main city, go back to the inn, go down to where the hub section is, where the sort of robots are and stuff like that. You want to go down to Lamb Chop. You want to go down to the bottom of Lamb Chop, that's basically the pub, right? Talk to this little robot here, Waitress Debbie. I was looking for a pirate. I was wondering if Vmon is still at Wind Parallel. It basically tells you where Vmon is, but this will actually trigger an event. This will trigger the event that you can actually go there now, and he will actually be standing there on the side in the corner of the map. And you have to talk to this waitress. You have to talk to Debbie to actually trigger this, to make sure this actually happens. And now we can go over there and find Vmon. It's important that while you go through these areas to get to Vmon, you actually do all the encounters and don't skip any, because you obviously need the experience, because you will eventually have to fight bosses, and if you do not have the XP, you will seriously die very quickly. And in this game, if you die, you go straight back to the main menu. Okay, right now, so what we're gonna do, you see Vmon in the corner of the map here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna talk to him, and he is going to say, do you want to play? And then it's going to trigger a cutscene, and he said, what do you want to play? Vmon, he said, I want the tree boots, right? Oh, the tree boots for the kicking trees? Yeah, sure, but only if you play a game with me. Sure thing. What do you want to go? What do you want to play? Vmon's like, I'll go hide in the forest, and you'll have to come find me. If you find me, I'll give you the tree boots. You lose if you leave the forest without finding me, and if you leave the kicking forest, I'm going to go home and eat. This is really important that you don't leave the forest, because you have to go find him again, and I don't know where he is. So yeah, but don't worry. If you follow this video, you'll know exactly where he is. He says, count to 10, and I'll go hide in the forest. So what you do is you count to 10 very, very quickly. So it's like pretty much instant. And then you go and find him. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go into the next area called the Kicking Forest, and he's going to be hiding somewhere. You've got to go find him, right? So in the forest, he's actually really hard to find if you don't know where he is. He's actually right here now. Can you spot him now? Because he's exactly where he is now. Before this encounter finishes, pause the game, go back to the video just before this fight. See if you can spot him. Like, where's Wally, right? See if you can spot him there. He's actually incredibly hard to find if you don't know where he is. Don't worry, after this encounter, I'll find him straight away for you, right? And so I'll speed up this encounter a little bit. But yeah, he is extremely close by. Like, extremely close by. If you try and walk around the entire forest, you are not going to find him. But don't worry, I'll find him right now, right? So you want to be roughly about level 8 at this point, a minimum. Because there's bosses after this, right? But in the Kicking Forest, he is actually incredibly close. So what you want to do is you want to go down, right next to us, on the left-hand side, right there. Would you have found him? You can see his head just sticking out if you looked. But yeah, you find him. It's like, oh, you found me. Okay, I'll give you the tree boots, as I promised. So there you go. You now got the tree boots. So what do you do with the tree boots? Well, you're in a perfect area to test the tree boots out, right? He goes, I'm a bit impressed that you found me. Here, take the tree boots. Cool, thanks, Vmon. I've got the tree boots. Now, what do we do with the tree boots? Well, let's get into the next part of the video where I show you what to do with the tree boots, right? So when you go and find these trees, you can kick all the trees now. And there'll be sort of a little radar, I suppose you'd call it, in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And it will go from dark to light. So the darker the color, the further away you are. The lighter the color, the closer you are. And if you ever see a light color, keep kicking the trees. And eventually you'll find a cardmon drop from a tree when you kick it. So these cardmons are specifically for the trees that you have to have the boots with. And when you kill these cardmons, what happens is they will always drop a card pack. They vary in rarity, but they also drop an extra card in the card pack. And these cards can be quite rare and quite hard to find. You can buy them from shops, but sometimes there's cards you can't buy from shops, you can only get from cardmons. So make sure every time you see a tree you kick it, and make sure you get if you see a radar go lighter on the radar, that means you're closer. When you kill them, you'll always get they will always drop a card pack. It's called a booster. So you get the card pack, you get the booster. You can do this for every single tree. I've got like 4 or 5 card packs just randomly going through the maps. So when you get your booster packs, what you want to do is you want to go into the second city, not the main city you start off with in the start of the game, not that main city. There's another city as you go through, and we're now going to go on to it on the video here. But there's another city, probably going to butcher the name, but you go through like a cave to get to this city in the east sector, and you go through it here, and it will say Shiryu City. I hope I pronounced that right. But in here, if you go in one of these areas or one of these places, I think is it the Zereth Tower? It might be. Yes, it's this one. So you go upstairs here, and there will be an inn. In the inn itself, there's actually like a bunk bed. You go up to the bunk bed to talk to. I think it's a Digimon that can only open booster packs. He is the only Digimon in the game that can open booster packs, right? And that's how you open booster packs, get the boots in Digimon World free. I hope this sort of helped, this little tutorial. And this is my first time going back to Digimon World free after like 20 years, right? So I'm going through it, I'm playing the game, I'm going to complete the game this time completely now I'm a bit older. And yeah, I'm just massively enjoying this game. This game has so many cool hidden things that they don't tell you about, which you have to sort of go and find out for yourself. There's no hand holding like there is in modern games nowadays, and it actually makes it kind of a bit more fun. So yeah, if you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.